It's a government program designed to collect information about all Americans, not just people where they believe there's reason to think they've done anything wrong.
Edward Snowden, known to some as a hero, known to others as a traitor. On June 5, 2013, Snowden leaked government documents that revealed illegal government activity, mass surveillance of innocent people without a warrant. This immediately sparked a debate. At what point does a whistleblower's action become unjust? According to the law, his actions were illegal, but did he do justice or injustice by disclosing the information?
Snowden first landed a job working for the National Security Agency in Hawaii in 2013. Snowden, who had access to top-secret documents as an NSA contractor, began noticing government programs that were illegally spying on American citizens through internet use and phone calls. Before long, he leaked various condemning documents that revealed vast information about the NSA's illegal activities. Perhaps the most heinous of these activities was a program called PRISM. PRISM was a virtually limitless initiative that illegally collected even the smallest details about millions of American citizens. In an interview in 2013, when asked why people should care about surveillance, Snowden replied with a frightening potential future.
Why should people care about surveillance?
Because even if you're not doing anything wrong, you're being watched and recorded. You don't have to have done anything wrong. You simply have to eventually fall under suspicion from somebody, even by a wrong call. And then they can use the system to go back in time and scrutinize every decision you've ever made.
For Snowden, the fear of breaking an oath of secrecy was outweighed by his desire to expose the unjust actions of the government. At the expense of the American citizen, the government had been blatantly ignoring the very laws that they had set in place. But what about Snowden's actions? Were they just or unjust? From a legal standpoint, Snowden's actions are certainly unjust. He did leak over 1.7 million classified documents, many of which contained information that could have been potentially harmful to the United States as a whole. However, Snowden never leaked documents that personally identified US agents, exposed military plans, or revealed any sensitive data that could have put lives in immediate risk. Despite this, by the law's definition, what he did was very unjust. However, we still need to consider all positions. Before he leaked the documents, Snowden was in a dangerous position. He was witnessing these illegal events happening. If you're a witness to a crime and you do nothing to stop it, you're criminally liable. Would it not have been an even worse injustice for Snowden to have seen all that he did and do nothing about it? This is a fundamental point in assessing the justice or injustice of his actions.
When judging Snowden's actions, it is necessary to consider the fact that living within the law is not always directly correlated with justice. Built into the law itself is the fact that Snowden's silence would have made him an accessory to the government's illegal actions. Likewise, he would also have been committing a crime by exposing the government. Either choice would have been deemed illegal. Does that also mean either choice would have been unjust? Consider the term justice. Justice is determined by the fairness of a situation to all parties, so it comes down to fairness to the government or fairness to the people. Fairness to the group that has been spying illegally, or fairness to the group that has been illegally spied on. In this situation, Snowden decided to support the rights of the people of the United States, the very people that were being wronged by the government's actions. This in itself was a just act. Snowden's interview was concluded with the following words.
The greatest fear that I have regarding the outcome for America of these disclosures is that nothing will change.
In her speech, Dare to Disagree, Margaret Heffernan said that openness alone cannot drive change. Snowden clearly understood this. It was his just actions that brought transparency, but it was, and is, the people's job to bring about change.
So, did you do this to solve a problem?
I did this to give the American people a chance to decide for themselves the kind of government they want to have.
Edward Snowden. Villain? Hardly. More like an American hero.